remember me from the famous Vitality Methyl B Complex Learn to Earn video.
And I'm Kevin.
So, Kevin, I hear you're a big fan of Vitality Methyl B Complex.
I'm a huge fan. In fact, your video about it has recently inspired me to do some additional research. And I knew you'd just love to hear what I've been learning about vitamin B9. It's really interesting.
It's one of my favorite topics.
Well, as you know, vitamin B9 is a vital nutrient that triggers critical biochemical processes, like energy production. But did you know that folic acid is the most ubiquitous form of supplemental B9? Now here's where it gets really interesting. A common gene polymorphism actually diminishes the ability for some people to produce methylene tetrahydrofolate reductase, an enzyme needed to efficiently process folic acid. And a substantial subsector of the population is affected by this. So let's take a moment and discuss the heterozygous gene variant.
Those are some big words, Kevin. Do you mind if I give it a try?
Well, if you think you can do better.
Look, there's a lot of beautiful science going on here, but you don't need to be as well read as Kevin to be informed. Let's just hit the highlights. Vitamin B9 helps our bodies produce energy, and we have to get it from our diet. That's why it's called a vitamin. And yet, up to half of the US population has something called the MTHFR gene mutation. That means their bodies can't efficiently utilize folic acid, a very common form of vitamin B9, which can result in fatigue. What is the solution? You may be wondering. Methylfolate. It's a different form of vitamin B9 that everyone can efficiently utilize. And guess what? The multivitamin and all peak performance packs now has methylfolate. Any questions, Kevin?
No, actually, that made a lot of sense. But can you really draw that fast?
Of course not. But you can do anything with technology these days. Now, for those of you who are visual learners, check out this demonstration you can easily replicate in your own home. Kevin, I could use your assistance. The purpose of this demonstration is to show that it's a lot easier for some people to process methylfolate compared to folic acid. Of course, this isn't an exact match of what's happening in the body, but it's an easy to understand visual analogy. For this demonstration, all you need is granulated sugar to represent the folic acid, powdered sugar to represent methylfolate, 2 glasses of cold water, and 2 spoons. Very nice. To get started, put 2 spoonfuls of powdered sugar, our methylfolate, into 1 glass of cold water. And 2 spoonfuls of granulated sugar, our folic acid, into the other. Nicely done. Now, stir the water in each glass simultaneously. And watch how the powdered sugar immediately absorbs into the water, turning it white, while the granulated sugar takes much longer to dissolve, leaving some remnants at the bottom of the glass. Just like folic acid is not as efficiently utilized as methylfolate, the granulated sugar is not as efficiently dissolved as the powdered sugar. Pretty cool, right, Kevin?
It is cool, and the best part is you can do this at home with stuff that you've already got lying around. Now, you already mentioned, Scarlett, the most important part, and I want to make sure that everybody...
Okay, now you can go.
The multivitamin in all peak performance and essentials packs is now formulated with methylfolate, so everyone can get the benefits of vitamin B9. Isn't that awesome?
Now that's pretty cool. Let's review. About half of the population has a gene mutation that makes it hard to utilize folic acid, which can lead to feelings of fatigue. Methylfolate is a form of B9 that is easy to utilize, even if you have the gene mutation. And now, all peak performance packs are formulated with methylfolate.
That's right, and it's just another example of Melaleuca's commitment to being on the cutting edge of science. We've taken the very best in the world and made them even better. More energy, more vitality, to feel better and to be your best.
My work here is done. Bye, Kevin.
See you, Scarlett. Thanks for stopping by.
Anytime.